Hey, what's up guys? My name is Farjana. Welcome to my another Elementor design related tutorial. In this video, I will show you how you can create this kind of portfolio item, and also will create a nice hover effect with each of the item. For this tutorial, I am using the Elementor Pro version and a small line of CSS code. You need not to use any more extra plugin, so your site will not be overloaded. This is a simple and cool effect, and by creating this kind of cool effect, you can take your website to a next level. By the way, if you like to see this kind of video, give this video big thumbs up, and of course don't forget to subscribe my channel. Now let's go ahead, and without any further ado, let's get started. First, I'm taking a new section, and here I'm taking a 3-column structure. For this section, making the height to min height and adding some padding in top and bottom. Going to advance, and from padding making it to unlink. For top, adding 150, and also for bottom. And for this section, setting the background color to a dark color. Alright, now for the first column, here I'm taking some images. Here each of the column I'm taking for single portfolio item. So for the first one, going to plus icon and taking a image, going to upload. And here one more thing, before taking this image, I need to take a inner section. Click on this 9 dot icon and taking a inner section, removing this one column and moving my image inside this inner section. And in the same way, taking 2 more images, changing the second image to a new one, and the third one. These 3 images will be for one single item, so we can take 3 different images for one single portfolio item. And before uploading, we have to resize each of the images. Here if I check the image size is almost same width and height. This one we can crop it, or we can decrease the size. Going to style tab and width in pixel, I'm decreasing the width. And now for the second image, I'm going to advance, and from here position, making it to absolute, and now moving it to the right side and bottom like this. And here if I scroll down, here is the Z index, I'm making it to 0. And for the first image, if I go to advance and Z index for this one, I'm making it to 1. And in the same way for the third image, going to advance and position, making it to absolute and moving it to the left and bottom. And for Z index, making it to 0. And now I'm going to add some CSS class for the left side image and right side image. For that, I'm going to my website, and here I have write down all the class name, and here is some CSS code. We need to add all the CSS code and class name. I will show you all in step by step. So the right side image, we need to add this class name. Going to copy this name for this right side image. If I scroll down, here is the CSS classes. I'm going to paste it, and for the left side image, left, going to left. And if I scroll down, here is the CSS classes. I'm going to paste it. And here, if you don't find the image from behind, just right click and go to navigator, and here you will find 3 images. And from here, if you click on any image, you can go to the settings of this image and you can add the CSS class name. Now going to the inner section, and here if I go to advanced, scroll down, here is the custom CSS options. Now I want to add some animation effect on hover for these images, and for that I need to add some custom CSS with this inner section. By the way, this custom CSS options is only available on Elementor Pro version. So if you still did not get Elementor Pro, I will leave the Elementor Pro download link in my description. You can check it from there. Alright, now if I go to my website and here is the CSS code, I'm going to copy all the CSS and now paste it here. Now save our page, and now if I hover over on the images, we can see it's moving very nice way. If I hide the panel, we can see it in a better look. That's cool. And here we can add any link with this image. If I go to the first image, going to content, and here we can add the details page link. Here is the custom URL options. We can add the single portfolio or demo site URL here. In the same way, going to copy the inner section and paste it for another column. Now changing the images for others item, going to this one, changing the first image, the left side image, and also the right side image. Sometimes it's difficult to pick the right one, so going to navigator and going to the third one, going to content and changing this image. Alright, and in the same way for the third one. Alright, I am done, and finally saving our page. And here if I check the responsive view, if I go to tablet, here we need to increase the spacing between items, so going to edit section and going to layout, column gap, I'm making it too wider, and now it's look good on tablet. And finally if I check the phone view, looks good, but need to add some spacing in bottom. Or if I hide the panel, yeah, it looks good on phone also. So going back to desktop, and here if you want to add some more customization, you can check the CSS code. If I go to the custom CSS, and here is some basic CSS. If you know the basic CSS, you can add your own style or you can customize it in your own way. Like here, the selector, that means the inner section. So here I have set a specific height for this image. So if you want to change the height for desktop, you can change it. By default here I set 350, and also in the same way I have added some border radius for each of the images in top left and top right. Then here is some scale down, so when I hover over, you see our images is zoomed out a bit. And then here is some hover effect, so when we hover over the each item, the image right, this is rotating by 10 degree, and also scale down, I mean this is going to zoomed out, and also margin left, so it's moving to the right a bit, and also in left, the left image. And finally here I have added some CSS for the tablet view. Here I have decreased the height for tablet, and in the same way you can add more style or CSS if you need. For now this looks good, and finally I'm saving my page. So that's all for today. If you like this video, give this video a big thumbs up. Otherwise you may not find this kind of valuable tutorial next time. And if you are new here, like to see my more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel. And finally, if you like to work with me for any WordPress project, you can contact me through my website. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.